Hello and welcome to another heads up. Today we're currently 1-1 actually. Jack 10 is really good to start with. I think last time we started with ace queen, he just limps on a button. We basically make a gut shot if we can. That's a very dangerous guard. And we're just gonna check it around I guess and see what he has. He didn't have me beat, so yeah. We got there with Jack 10. We have Jack 10 yet again. This time on the button though, so we can make a bit more plays. He calls, we have runner flash and 2 overcards. I'm willing to bet it and see what he does. He called, so he probably has something, and if he leads out here he gets it, and he hit a deuce, so yeah, he did have something. I'm surprised he didn't bet it more, especially on the river. I think it was safe there to value bet, even though the 4 was a bit of a scare card, but I mean it takes away the chances of me having a 4. So 8-4. We hit bottom pair and a flush draw, so if he bets, we obviously re-raising, trying to get as much chips out of it. I mean, we have a flush draw and bottom pair. We're basically willing to go all in here. So let's check and hope he reps it. Nope, he doesn't. Let's bet 125. Try to get some value. I think he's folding. Yep, he is. So currently we're even. We're still going even. The guy is playing pretty decent. We have 7-5, but we're on the button, so let's make a c-bet, and he folds to it. Always tries to c-bet. Obviously, you don't always make the c-bet. I think always making c-bet is a bit wrong, but he does make the standard button bet. Jack 10, it might not be good there. I think he knows. His ace is good. I'm probably putting on an ace, but I can't call with 2 overcards if the board is paired, because if he has the 4, I'm basically as good as drawing that, so not something you want to bet or want to call. 9-7, so we flop an open ender, so we will see bet it here. A jack is a bit dangerous because ace queen beats us, but a 6 is basically nuts. Ace queen, so we will 3-bet him here. I think that's the very first time we 3-bet and see what he does. He shoves and I will call with ace queen, and he has ace king. So the ace comes, another ace comes, and the check comes, so it's basically a split pot. Wow. I'm gonna apologize. I mean, it's nuts hands versus nuts hands, and the board paired. Yeah, it should have been his win, which he didn't get because of that. Of course it's a cooler for me, there's no way I can do anything about that, but yeah, I checked to it twice. I'm obviously giving this up. I mean, ace queen, I'm not gonna fold there, and he's obviously not gonna fold his hand. We have second pair. If he re-raises, we're calling. He just calls. We have a flush draw with it. We're gonna c-bet it. If he calls again, I'm putting on 8 as well, so we'll just check here and see what he has. He has a 7, so he had bottom pair and just check called with it twice. That's interesting to know that that is what he does with bottom pair, and that's stuff you have to watch out for. Heads up, you notice we're not playing big hands in the very first hands. Yeah, and obviously falling to a bet here. You notice we're not playing really big hands at the very start, and that's just because you try to feel out each other a bit. I will call the c-bet here. I mean, I basically have an insane draw. A 4 is good. Why does it bet twice this much? Just call, see if you get there. I do not, and I will give it up if he shoves. I think he's scared of 5. Yes, ace queen. Yeah, that's a bit interesting. I think if I re-raise him there on the flop, he's gone. Queen 4, we hit bottom pair. He waited a while, so I think he's calling or re-raising. Yeah, he is. So he probably has a flush draw, and I have to give it up here. I mean, that's a pretty good card to wrap as well, but doesn't matter, does it? Check, see a free flop. Basically, flop an open ender with 2 overcards and the runner flush, so we'll make it 60. And I'm willing to go all in here. We'll check and hope he makes a bet. He doesn't, and now I'm probably beat, or I can be beat. We cut the straight and didn't get a lot of value out of it, just because he didn't make a bet again on the turn, which was wise for him, of course. We totally missed this. I'm obviously gonna make a C bet. I always make a C bet, which I almost always make a C bet. Of course, you can't always make a C bet. That's not really good. He folds, sadly enough, because I have King Jack suited, 6-8 suited on the button, and we get a flush draw. So we will make a C bet. He does call, and we get a gut shot with our flush draw. So we'll bet 125 here, and he does fall to it. Yeah, 8-10. It's not D-nuts, but it's still great. I don't think we can call this, and there's not enough stuff out there for us to do. 7-9. Ace-Ace-4, pretty dangerous board, so let's just check. Ace-Ace-4 those. I think he leads out here, but I can't call with 7-9. I basically have no draws, and I have to either 7 or 9, even then I might be beat. He probably didn't have an ace, but I can't take the risk there. King-6, we hit middle pair, so we're check raising if he makes the c-bet. He doesn't, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a queen here now, so he might have an 8, so we'll check and hope he checks. If he bets like 120, we're obviously calling. And he did have the queen. Wow, he so slow played that. So yeah, basically if you make trips on something like this, you're obviously getting a lot of value. So an ace gives us a Broadway, and 9 gives us a higher straight. This is a very dangerous board, so we'll fold. He knows it's a dangerous board, and he's willing to lead out on it. He's actually willing to lead out on a lot of boards compared to me, where I am not. We have middle pair, runner, runner, flush, runner, runner, straight. He makes a draw, and we get there with a straight draw as well. So we'll bet here. He calls. We make trips. We check. We'll obviously shove here. Hope he has something. He has a straight. So yeah, he hit a gut shot. He called us on the flop with a gut shot and got there, and we made trips. So that's another loss to today. Bit worse than previous rounds. Pretty good opponents so far, and I'll see you next time.